Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the latent and sensible cooling loads. So, what are the components of cooling loads? Cooling load, that is the heat load on the system, are of two types. One is sensible heat and another one is what? Latent heat. As we know that sensible heat is the heat as it flows into conditioned space or produced in the conditioned space, which will tend to cause the rise in temperature of conditioned space. Sensible heat is the heat which is entered into the conditioned space or produced in the conditioned space, due to which the temperature of that space is what? Increased. So latent heat is the heat transferred whenever there is a change of phase. It is the form of moisture change, that is change in relative humidity taking place at constant temperature. So while designing a system, designing a cooling load or heat gain, that is a latent heat gain or sensible heat gain, that we have to find out. So it is the amount of heat energy to be removed from the house or space to be cooled by the HVAC equipment to maintain the space at indoor design temperature when worst case outdoor design temperature is being considered. Means whenever we want to maintain the indoor or in-house the temperature with respect to the outdoor temperature, that is the when the outdoor temperature is maximum. Worst case means what? When it is a maximum condition. So taking those conditions, we have to calculate what are the design cooling loads, and these design cooling loads are of two components. One is sensible cooling load and another one is what? Latent cooling load. आता आपण पुढच्या स्लाइड्समध्ये बघूयात आपण सेन्सिबल कूलिंग लोड्समध्ये कुठले कुठले हीट लोड्स आहेत आणि लॅटेंट कूलिंग लोड्समध्ये कुठले कंपोनंट्स आहेत. There are two types of cooling loads. One is sensible cooling load and latent cooling load. Sensible cooling load refers to the dry bulb temperature, as there is a rise of temperature due to this load, and latent cooling load is the moisture content, heat load in the moisture content. For summer conditions, humidity influences on the selection of HVAC equipment, and the latent load as well as sensible load must be calculated. So factors that influence sensible cooling loads. So what are the sensible heat gain? यालाच आपण म्हणू शकतो sensible heat gain to the conditioned space includes glass windows or doors. Sensible heat comes through glass windows or doors. Through sunlight strikes windows, skylights which enters directly through the cracks and openings, glass doors and heating the room. Exterior walls, the heat carried through the walls of the building. Partitions, suppose interior partitions is there that separates the space of different temperatures, so heat carried through these partitions. Heat carried through roofs, heat carried entered into the conditioned space through floors or an open crawl space. Heat entered infiltration air infiltration through cracks. Infiltration loads means what? Through cracks of the windows, doors, or due to the frequent opening of the door and windows, whatever the air from outside enters into the inside, and this is known as what? Air infiltration load on the system. Through cracks in the buildings, doors and windows. People in the building means occupants seated inside the conditioned space, which are adding the sensible heat load. Equipments and appliances operated in the space, whatever the equipments you are used, those are the computers, printers, appliances, fans, heaters, laboratory equipments, which are in the conditioned space, which generates heat and add the heat loads as sensible heat on the conditioned space. And the lights which we use the lamps inside the conditioned space, which are also adding the heat. These are the sensible heat gains through which, these are the source through which the heat is added in the conditioned space or entered into the conditioned space. These are the sensible heat loads. Now factors which that influence to the latent cooling load, latent heat load. Okay, so latent heat is transferred it is in the form of moisture. So it is during the change of phase. Latent heat of ventilation air coming in the conditioned space, that is air infiltration. Moisture is introduced into structure through people, occupants seated inside the conditioned space. They liberate the latent heat. Equipments and appliances, they add the latent heat. Air infiltration, air is having content of dry air and moist air. The heat content in the moisture is in the form of what? Latent heat. Air infiltration through cracks in the buildings, doors and windows, and other latent heat gain is taken care of by the HVAC equipment before the air reaches the rooms or system gain. That is a duct work located in a unconditioned space. म्हणजे from the equipments to carry the cold air to the conditioned space through the duct. When it flows through the duct, the heat is entered through carried by the duct. Heat is added. So that is the heat load when the air flows through the, that also you have to take. Ventilation air, so we have to maintain the purity of the air inside the conditioned space. Proper ventilation is to be provided. So due to that, the some fresh air is added into the conditioned space to maintain the oxygen level, so which adds the load on the system. So these are the factors which influence the latent cooling loads. What are sources of cooling loads? So these sources of cooling loads are classified into two types, that is internal source and external. Internal load and external load. The total load on the air conditioning system so is divided into two groups, internal loads and external loads. So internal cooling load is what? The load added in the inside space of the cooling surface. And external load means what? The load which is heat load, heat enters from the outside source to in the conditioned space. Okay, here in the picture, what are the internal loads? The internal heat load added by the occupant seated in the room. Are you getting? So what are the lights, fans inside the room, that is electrical lighting and fans. If their computers are there, computer room is there, 20 computers are there, means what? Each one computer, how much amount of watt of the load is added, multiplied by 20, that is the load of the computers and equipments. So which are inside the conditioned heat generating equipments which are inside the conditioned space, those are known as internal loads. Those are known as internal loads, heat loads. Now what are the external heat loads? Means the heat enters from, heat carried from high temperature to low temperature. As the room we are maintaining the lower temperature than the surrounding temperature, then heat will try to enter into the room, into the conditioned space from the surrounding, and from walls, from roofs, from floor, windows, doors, glass, due to infiltration air. So which the heat enters from outside to inside, those are known as external loads. Those are nothing but the solar radiations, solar rays, the heat carried by the solar sun rays which enters into the room. Then heat conducted through walls, through glass, through roofs, through floors, and infiltration heat load. Infiltration heat load means what? Infiltration air heat load means what? एअर इंटर्स, हॉट एअर इंटर्स इंटू दी रूम. आतली हवा थंड आहे आणि बाहेरची हवा गरम आहे. जेव्हा तुम्ही दरवाजा उघडणार किंवा क्रॅक, खिडकीच्या क्रॅकमधून, दरवाजाच्या क्रॅकमधून, भिंतीच्या क्रॅकमधून काय होणार? बाहेरची हीट ही आत जात असते. याला म्हणतात इनफिल्ट्रेशन लोड. द इनफिल्ट्रेशन लोड इज द लोड ऑर द एअर विच इंटर्स थ्रू विंडोज, द डोर्स and cracks of the buildings. So these are the sources of cooling loads. These are internal loads and external loads. Here we can load components, cooling load components, that is what elaborated here just in this figure. Cooling load components, whatever the loads which are entering, coming in the air conditioning space, that is the partition of the wall, lights, fans, floors, ऑक्युपंट्स. पीपल म्हणजे काय? ऑक्युपंट सीटेड. सपोज तुमचं लॅबोरेटरी आहे, एक batch of 25 students are there, you have to take 30 students, or a classroom is there, 60 students and one staff is there, you have to take 61 occupants inside the classrooms, laboratory, for which you are going to calculate how many number of people are sitting maximum inside the room at a time, that you have to take a maximum workload, that is a load by the occupants. Every person is being emitting continuously heat by the body of the human being in the form of sensible as well as latent heat. So heat is entered into the room floor, from exterior wall, glass of the windows, through solar radiations and infiltration air. So these are the cooling load components. From this picture you are going to clear that what are the heat sources from through which the heat is enter into the room, आणि तो हीट आपल्याला कंटिन्युअसली त्या रूममधून काढून बाहेर फेकल्यानंतरच त्या रूमचं टेम्परेचर कॉन्स्टंट राहतं. अदरवाईज इफ वी आर नॉट रिमूव्हिंग द हीट, देन the room temperature will go on increase. Whatever the heat which is generating inside the room, that much amount of heat you are continuously removing, then that room is to be maintained as a design temperature. Okay, so today we have discussed the what are the sensible heat load, what is the latent heat load, what are the components of cooling load. Then in next lecture, how to calculate these loads, heat load calculation. So how much amount of heat is, how to calculate the heat coming through roof, through walls, through glass windows, how much amount of heat is added by the occupant seated inside the room. It depends upon what he is doing, what type of work he is doing, whether he is idly seated, whether he is moving, whether he is walking, whether gym मध्ये जर occupants घेतलं तर maximum load is added in the gym by the occupants, because they are doing exercise at that time, more heat is liberated by the body. So depending upon the situations or the components, number of lights, number of tubes, number of fans, number of windows, type of glass, how much amount of sun rays directly enter into the rooms, all these heat loads are to be calculated, and their formulas, how to calculate these, that we will discuss in the next slide. Okay, thank you.